How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, all the news surrounding Jujutsu Kaisen. There is a whole lot of stuff, but I think I can sum it up pretty quickly so you guys don't have to sit here for ages. But first, I want to apologize for missing a day of uploading because I had my family Christmas party, and then today, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this out on time because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have been dealing with a really bad injury. It sounds a whole lot more serious than it is, but I've been dealing with it for so long. I fractured a vertebrae, which is weird, but it's healed, thankfully. I have like a really bad pinched nerve in my spine, so like my entire core, I literally feel like death day in and day out, and my pelvis is all twisted. So for the last 2 years, I've been dealing with this really bad, and then I finally, after going to countless doctors, found a way to fix it. So it's been like, it'll act up for a bit, and then I just won't be able to do anything, and then I'll be back on. So it's like, it's really hard, and I apologize. So it's just injury, bad stuff. I'm missing the point of this video, but I guess I should, before we get into it, I got the Berserk Deluxe Edition, and then I got a Dobby figure, if anybody was interested. Now we're on to the video, I'm sorry. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has finally come to an end in a way that many of us were predicting, but they didn't give it dramatic effect enough. Like, the end was... We ended with a clap of Itadori, which was pretty cool. But I think everybody thought that it would have been a whole lot cooler if it ended with Yuta stating, "I will kill Itadori myself," but I digress. So, Season 2 has finally come to an end. Personally, I enjoyed it quite a bit. A whole lot more than Season 1. Season 1 was alright. Season 1 was like the setup. So you got like, it was more like character knowledge. Like, you got to understand who the characters were, and why they were what they were, and who all these people were. But now Season 2 was like, alright, all those characters you just learned about and grew to love, they're all dead now, okay? That's how it went. That was the sum up of Season 2. But it was a very good season nonetheless. And it ended with the next arc, which is the in-between arc. So it's not like a huge arc. It's the beginning of it's the Culling Games preparation arc. So you have Shibuya Incident, and there's the Culling Games preparation arc, which is where they try and recruit other people, and they learn about what the Culling Games are. They meet with Hikari. They meet with... Tengen, I can't remember his name. The really, really ugly guy that is supposedly was a baddie when they were alive. Like, supposedly they were a girl and they were a baddie and they look like this. I don't know. So that's what the next arc entails. And then the next arc after that is what actually is the Culling Games arc, where we have all the sorcerers from the olden days that have made pacts with Kenjaku are now inhabiting bodies. Gege is really poor at explaining things. Well, they're not really poor at explaining things. They just explain things like so intricately that like your brain goes numb and you don't understand things because of how much information you're trying to take in at once. Yeah. And some of the Culling Games participants kind of follow that same method of too much information. But overall, it's all the olden days people coming back and they're getting into a big fight. And that's about it. That's what the Culling Games arc entails. And we are still on the Culling Games arc in the manga. But we're about like 120 chapters past where Season 2 ended. So there's a plethora amount of material for Season 3 to occur. Which brings me to my next announcement. Season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen has fully been announced now. We know it's coming out. But the problem is when. There is some scary speculation on when the date is. We have got confirmation that MAPPA has begun to work on Season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But there is no release date. So it's led a whole lot of people to be like, when's this going to come out? Because, you know, we're all very, very impatient goldfish. There are 2 years that people are speculating about. 1 year is a whole lot scarier than the other. So our first one is 2025, which seems reasonable. It gives it a year break. It's not being pushed fast. Like how Mashal, for example, they finished their 12-episode thing back in the summer and then immediately started 2024. They have another season. The Eminence in Shadow did something similar as to Mashal, how they were like, all right, let's have a season. Let's take a tiny break, have another season. Whereas Jujutsu Kaisen, people are speculating that the animation is, of course, going to be God tier. And because MAPPA has been working so hard with the animation lately, there's rightfully going to be a break. So it's going to be at least a year. People believe that it'll be like winter 2025, hopefully winter 2025. But then the next date that is claimed to be confirmed everywhere, like, so the 2025 one is like the general consensus, but there's another date, another year where people are like, no, they've confirmed this, even though if you go and look, you can't find any confirmation, but it is 2027. They're saying that it'll be 4 more years or 3 more years here soon until the next Jujutsu Kaisen season, which is a tad bit absurd, but I believe that they're following the same logic going from season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen to season 2, where Season 1 came out here in October 3rd, 2020, and Season 2 didn't start till July 6th of 2023. So there was a 3-year gap, and now you go to the end of Season 2, which is reaching 2024, and you add 3 years onto that, you have 2027, which is a very scary day because I do not want to wait 3 years for Jujutsu Kaisen to get animated, because on top of that, Gege has announced that the manga will supposedly end in 2024, so it's all like, so if 2027 truly is the year that it comes out, there will be a 2-year gap of Jujutsu Kaisen content, which does not make too much sense to me. So I think 2025 is the most probable release year for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, especially because of how mainstream it's become. Like, I guarantee you almost everybody has heard Jujutsu Kaisen nowadays, whereas like, you go back 3 years ago when Season 1 came out, there were still a whole lot of people that didn't know exactly what anime was, or they knew what anime was, but they've never, like, you know, dabbled in it. Whereas Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has gotten so much attraction from all different groups, all different countries, all different people, all different ages. It has been a truly humongous anime. So I believe that they will push it to come out quicker than later. And then our final thing that I want to address, which is actually very depressing, is this image right here. I don't know if you've seen it. If you have seen it, it's about the Toji movie. And here I am telling you that this is fake. This isn't real. I know we all knew it was fake, but none of us took the time out of our day to actually search it up to see if it was real or not. But I'm here to tell you that it's fake. There's a claim that the Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter or X announced it, that it was real by reposting the image of it, but it's not the actual Jujutsu Kaisen account. We're forgetting that everybody can just, you know, purchase a blue check mark on an X now, so you can get verified for just paying a couple bucks. So that whole post that you might have seen on TikTok about the confirmation of the Toji movie is completely false. It's just some account posting their fan art, which was the Toji movie. So it's quite depressing, quite upsetting, but the story of Zenin Toji is not going to be happening. At least if it does happen, it's not announced, and this whole shebang is a little fake. You never know. Maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, the animators will be like, hey, this is actually a good idea, and they'll run with it. But as of now, this is completely fake and sad. But overall, this video was a tad bit rushed because of my whole injury, and I had to go get stuff done about it today, and I really wasn't feeling it for the last couple days. I've been like feeling really terrible about what's going on with me. And I had my whole Christmas party, which was pretty interesting, which was pretty fun. But because of my injury, I couldn't really celebrate to the fullest. It's been a whole mess. But I hope you all had a happy holidays and a great new year coming up soon. And I apologize for the little inactivity I've gone through. But hopefully I'll be around more in the future. With that being said, please don't hesitate to drop a little sub. Maybe leave a like. Join the Discord so you get notified when I post. Maybe check out the Instagram because I posted for the first time in a year. Yeah. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, sunrise, sunset, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a great one because you deserve it. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Please leave your thoughts about when Season 3 will come out in the comments. Maybe what you rated Season 2, how good you thought it was on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Bye.